Okay guys, first modification, okay? Let's do a squat. Now, first, I'm kind of squatting right now talking to you, but first trimester, you might not have to change anything. And second trimester, you might not have to change anything either. So this is going to be a lot for the third trimester, but let's just go over a few things. Now, during pregnancy, the way you load is going to be completely different. So meaning whether you have weight or not, the way you load your body. And a lot of that is because of the physical changes that are happening. Your hips are expanding, your back is changing position, just like I stated in the other in the videos. So this is going to change the length tension relationship and the contractibility force of your muscles, because there are a lot of muscles that attach at the hips. So if those move, the length tension relationship is going to change, okay? So you may not be able to do the things that you did before, or they may feel differently. So just be mindful of positioning, okay? So there are a couple basic types of squats: neutral, wide, sumo, and then plie. And then single leg, but we're not really gonna get into the single leg, okay? Third trimester, you wanna especially maybe even avoid the single leg because it might be too much pressure on your pelvis and the newly position of your hips. So maybe best to avoid single leg in the third trimester and immediate postpartum. So neutral squat, you're standing shoulder width apart, okay? Watch out for the excessive lordosis. Maybe tuck under just a little bit without clenching your glutes. Neutral squat. Watch, make sure your knees don't go significantly over your toes, although it's going to be a little bit different for those that are taller. Watch out for bowing of the legs in or out. Neutral, you want to remain neutral the entire squat. Wide squat, your feet are turned out to 10 and 2, okay? But same thing, don't excessively stick out your butt like this, okay? Like as if you're going to sit in a chair. I use my arms to counter half the time, both for balance and because it helps me maintain good posture here, okay? Plie, your toes are going to face as close to east and west or 6 and 9 as possible. Now I have some hip restrictions right now. Not everybody does or will, but I do. But essentially your knees and your toes are going to face out a lot wider towards the sides of your body. Again, don't stick out your butt. You're going to almost curve into a towards a posterior pelvic tilt to go down. Now, modifications for squatting. Again, you're probably not gonna need to your first and second trimesters, but I always recommend to do partial. If you feel any kind of abdominal pressure, whether first, second, or third trimester, lack of control, partial squat means you're just gonna go partial distance. So instead of going 90 degrees or lower, you're just going to do a squat to maybe 60 degrees or 45 degrees, 10 degrees, doesn't matter. A way to modify a squat is either to perform wide squats. I perform wide squats almost the whole time because neutral squats now in third trimester, I have to move my back and accommodate because my belly sits on my legs and it's uncomfortable. So you can do a partial squat. You can do pulses instead of going down and up. Squats are going to be a very good exercise for you to maintain as long as it doesn't increase pressure here in the low back. Okay, again, try to avoid sticking your butt out so much. You want to really try to keep a neutral spine as if you're about to sit in a chair, okay? None of this, no duck butt, okay? Not only is that gonna put pressure on your low back, but it's also going to put strain on your abdomen, and that's already under enough strain, okay? So there's some ideas. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out at any time.